Breathing Space contains mature content such as substance abuse, sexual situations, and violence. This episode contains slavery and human trafficking, and familial and emotional abuse.
I ain't got no home to go to, ain't got nothing to sell, but my stars will never leave me, even when I'm sold to hell. I was born under a blue sky, and I'll die out in the black. When I'm gone, don't no one mourn me, 'cause my debts will drag me back.
No.
You can't say no.
I just did.
But we're supposed to wander.
And you will, when you're ready.
I'm ready now.
No, you're not.
Mom, you can't. I've been on roster in full adult capacity for 2 years, with exemplary performance reviews. I've taken and passed my comprehensives in stellar navigation, ship maintenance, basic engineering, both plant-side survival courses and station survival, and local cultural basics, plus a workshop on extra-family communication and negotiation. I've acquired, customized, and maintained a personal exosuit. I have funding and resources to support myself for at least 6 months without additional assistance. I'm ready!
Clarity. Himiko, you're ready theoretically.
I can't be ready any other way if you won't let—
This is exactly what I mean, sweetheart. You have the knowledge, but nothing close to the self-control that's needed around the Ulko.
I do. I can. I've been working on emotional regulation with Rachel, practicing situational awareness.
You've never even been off the words.
I visited Viola on the Wander with Eyes Wide Open at the last All thing.
Okay, you've never been off family vessels.
You declined to give me clearance to conduct any off-ship actions.
There are a limited number of places and several other archival assistants with higher priority projects who needed to be included. You know that. I told you, if this is that important to you, we can Heimgard wander together. You'll get to see new things, meet new people, and stay safe.
That isn't the same thing. Yes, traveling among family ships would be interesting, but what I want to do is gain familiarity with cultures and communities outside our own. As for research spots, I've chosen to begin my wander without that experience. That way, I won't deprive any of the archivists or librarians in training.
That's a bit like saying you've chosen to go EXO without a tether, so you don't take equipment away from the repair teams.
I know there's a limited space on the teams that Archival administrates.
On teams that fall under my control, you mean? You think I'm holding you back?
No! Mom, it isn't like that. I love you, and working with you. And I know I wouldn't have even started working towards librarianship if you hadn't encouraged me. You've been so helpful and supportive, and it's wonderful. But I need to try. It's time for me to do it myself.
Do what?
Anything.
That is exactly what I mean. Clarity, you don't even know what you want to do. If you can't even tell me that, how do you think you're ready to be entirely alone among complete strangers? Strangers who aren't even family.
You didn't ask Antelm why he wanted to go on Wander.
Antelm is not my daughter. You know I just want the best for you.
Mom?
Shush. Chief Archivist Pearl's daughter.
Chief, there's a situation down here that we'd like your input on.
I'm on my way. We'll talk later.
But we just started talking.
You're always in such a rush, Himiko. Slow down. Think about what you really want, all right?
Mom, I just want
Your time will come, dear. Be patient.
Alright, what are we doing? Ugh. Survey data entry. I will be so glad when this rotation is over. She probably thinks if she keeps me busy, I won't have time to bother her with silly ideas about leaving this ship. None of the other librarians get data entry shifts more than once a quint. Your time will come, Clarity. Great. Fine. But when? It won't be ever if I don't get this work done. Salvage Site 1, Sycorax Orbital, Metallurgical Workshop and Wholesale. Abandoned, ready for salvage, assigned to Team 8 Gamma OX. Salvage Site 2. Syracuse Station. Abandoned, ready for salvage, assigned to... Hang on. What? That's... odd. I wonder... Hey, Beck? It's Clarity in data entry.
Who?
Clarity? Mariesdottir?
Ah, right. What can I do for you?
Can you check on a record?
Sure, yeah, 1 second. Okay, title or entry code?
Title. Syracuse Station. SYRACUSE.
Okay, got it.
What's its status?
Looks like I've got it listed as abandoned. Potential salvage.
Yeah, I've got that. But I'm not seeing when it got sent on to be assigned to a free trader or salvager.
Well, let me just... Oh, weird. It doesn't look like it has been.
So, just to be sure, that means it's been determined good to go as safe salvage, but hasn't been given to anyone to actually do that salvage?
Yep. Probably just an oversight. I'll get it back in the queue too. Actually, no. Sorry. The last report's from a couple years ago. Plenty of time for the situation to have changed. It'll need to get scouted again before it can get assigned.
That's what I was wondering about.
Well, it'll have to wait. We're short on qualified scouts for the time being. Thanks for the heads up. I'll make a note about it for later.
Actually, I have a suggestion.
Clarity, we just spoke about this.
We spoke about my wander.
You think I don't know this is you trying to sneak around the rules so that you can do exactly what you want to do? Never mind what I say.
You told me I wasn't ready to interact with outsiders. From what we know, Syracuse Station is empty.
But
If we get there and it's not, or anything else seems off, even just a little bit, I don't go down, we keep flying, and I come back here having never set foot on non-family decks.
archivists in training...
It isn't taking a spot away from people in training. Beck said they couldn't schedule a trip there for at least a quarter quint, if then. It's still a priority. It isn't on the list. The Gwendolyn Brooks mission to Apophis has been on the calendar for months. Syracuse is on an almost straight line in between the worlds and there. There's literally no drawback, and a lot of potential gain. Plus, like you said, I need practical experience.
No.
But it's exactly what you said. It's all worked out. We're leaving on Friday.
The Gwendolyn Brooks is leaving on Friday. You are staying here.
Why?
I am not going to repeat myself again, Clarity. You aren't ready, so you aren't going.
Are you saying this as my mother? Or as the chief archivist of the words in heart cannot be taken?
Does it matter? Fine, if you insist. For the record, your application for a scouting mission is being denied by the Archives and Records Department's chief archivist.
On what grounds.
Really, Clarity? For the grounds of insufficient preparatory training by the staff member intended to conduct the survey. Are you happy now?
Thank you for your time, Chief Archivist.
Clarity.
Looks dead.
According to the archive, it's been abandoned at least 3 quints.
Yeah, looks hella dead. Are you sure you want to go down there?
Yes.
I'm not sure it's the best idea, you soloing this one. I mean, you just got cleared.
So did you.
Well, that's different.
I can do it.
Right, sure, okay, but maybe better for you to have a team and not go running off on your own?
You're doing your survey alone.
Well, sure, but I just think you should have someone more experienced with you, as backup.
I've got my solo quals.
Well, I know, but that's not the same.
I've got higher ratings on them than you do.
Okay, well, sure, but that doesn't mean...
Mariesdottir, scan says the station's HVAC is on and functioning within an acceptable range. Atmos on.
Good. Wasn't thrilled about the idea of 72 hours in an exosuit.
Come on, Tati, let's just bring her along with us to Apophis. We could use a third set of hands, and I really don't think she should be on her own.
She said she's got it.
It's just this is her first time off this ship. I just really don't think that
Assistant Archivist Geraldskin, we've got our assignment, and Junior Librarian Mariesdottir has hers. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes, Librarian.
Good.
Hey, Claire?
Mm-hmm.
The Chief did sign off on you coming with us, didn't she?
I told you to drop it, Geraldskin. You ready to disembark? We need to get back underway.
Yeah, one sec. Airlock to Base C, through Base C to Storage C, up the lift from Storage C to Central Control, access Central Control Terminal for Station Map. Okay, good to go.
We'll be back in no greater than 72 hours ship's time.
Right.
I'll be reachable on comm round the clock.
Got it. See you in a couple days.
Good luck.
Airlock to Base C, through Base C to Storage C. Oh. Wow. It's big. And empty.
Hello? Hello? Echo! Echo! My name is Clarity Mariesdottir. Clarity Mariesdottir. My name is Clarity. My name is
Clarity. My name is Clarity.
All right, wonderful.
Ribs.
Your Clarity. Now, can you please shut up? I'm trying to remove this microfilament board without breaking it.
Where?
Up here.
This station is supposed to be abandoned.
Sure is.
What are you doing here?
What are you? Look, can you hold on a second? If I crack this board, I've wasted 2 hours.
Sure.
Great, thanks.
If you refasten the pin clamps, the discharge couplings will release automatically.
I want to take it out, not refasten. Huh. Thanks. Right. Now, what?
I'm Clarity.
I gathered.
Is this your orbital?
Do I look like I own an orbital?
I don't know.
I'm reclaiming tech. Same as you, I reckon.
Oh, no. I'm not a salvager.
Well, fuck you too, then.
What? Oh, no. Sorry. I meant I haven't taken those classes. Yet. Not that I wouldn't. People told me not to bother. I'm not mechanically minded.
That's so.
I want to take the salvaging course, I mean. It seems so interesting and exciting. Going to strange places, finding valuable resources, bringing them back to the ship. I'd love to be useful, like... Shit, sorry. I didn't mean to offend you or talk over you.
It's okay. Can make myself heard when I want to be. If you ain't here for salvage, what are you here for then?
Scouting.
For what?
Salvage. A future salvage.
You pulling some kind of con?
What? No. Why would you say that?
What else am I supposed to think? Who are you scouting for? If you're not trying to sell salvage rights.
Salvage rights to what?
The orbital.
Oh, I don't own it.
Course you don't. That's the scam.
What?
Find something in the black, ain't got no one's name on it, sort out what it's worth, find a mark, and sell it to them. And then another. Sell it again. Rinse and repeat.
But it isn't mine. How could I sell... Oh, that's clever.
If you don't get caught.
Oh, obviously. Well, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Kinda figured that out.
So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get started on my survey. I want to scan the whole station, and that'll take time.
No skin off my back.
Great. What are you looking for?
What?
Tech. What are you looking for? Microfilament boards and anything else?
Why?
I can, keep an eye out for it, if you want, since I'll be all over anyway.
Don't need no help.
Oh, right. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah?
you really ain't playing an angle, are you?
Why would I be?
To get one up on me. Keep me from ripping you off.
Oh. No, I'm not really worried about that.
Why not?
Because you can't rip me off.
How you figure?
Well, you're a single person, and your ship has to be quite small. You'd have calmed if there were people with you to let them know about me. At least that would have been the smart thing to do. Maybe you do have partners and you just don't like them very much?
Maybe I didn't think to call them.
I suppose, but not thinking about contacting your team when you've been confronted by a stranger would be inattentive, ignorant, or stupid. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sure you're none of those things. Just that if you had forgotten, it would have been. Not that you are.
Right.
Anyway, I know your ship is small. We didn't see it visually or on scans when we got here, so it's obscured by the station. And Syracuse isn't that big as stations go.
So you reckon I'm on my own, and I ain't flying anything worth calling home about?
I'm sure it's a very nice ship.
Appreciate it.
Anyway, what I meant was that even if you take everything you can carry, there's still plenty here for us. And I thought that if I helped you find what you actually wanted, you wouldn't feel like you needed to smash and grab what you could to keep me from it.
Huh. You're a strange one.
I've been told.
Right. Well...
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Why?
I don't know. Sorry.
Right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm after microboards, biotubing, fuses with electroceramic shells, ion sequencers, that kind of thing. You want a deck scan. No reason we can't help each other out.
What? Wait, really?
Like my auntie said, many hands make light work.
Rook needs all their feathers to fly, my aunt says.
Huh. So, up to Central Command? Got a station map we can divvy up. So, Clarity. You got a last name?
Marie. Clarity's self.
Clarity self. Yeah, bit of a mouthful.
Huh?
Kinda sounds like one of them skin sack names. But ain't they so-and-so's son, or was his name's kin, or some such? Cause I never heard of no Perry called themself.
Huh.
Guess that means you ain't one. I mean, could be wrong. Don't matter to me, one way or the other. If you're a Perry or not. Nadira Gottfried. Friends call me Dira.
What?
My name, Nadira Gottfried.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you.
You're nodding. Clarity self.
Sorry.
I like it. And I like you.
Oh. Well, thank you.
After you. They had 3 of them just standing there right at the gate like they own the place. And he tells me, we're gonna get him sheared. Told him no fucking way. Really? You got any idea how big llamas are? Right. Here. This is the last floor, ain't it?
Looks like it, yeah.
Not bad. That's us both about done, and still got a whole nother day before your ship comes for you. Not bad at all.
Yeah. Only one more day.
Let's get to it then. What was I saying?
Asking if I know how big llamas are.
Right. Do you?
Not really. Not at all.
Well, they're big. Real big. Way bigger than you'd expect. And they got these teeth. Anyway, Mercer goes in there all suited up in these stupid-ass boots and big old hat, and he's got a rope, and he's walking toward a group of them, and... What's that face?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Just... Really, nothing. I was just...
If you don't want to talk about it, I ain't gonna force you.
He just let you not do it?
Said I didn't want to, didn't I?
He didn't mind or get mad or something? Tell you that you'd signed up and you had to follow through and that you'd enjoy it once you actually got going and that he's just pushing you for your own good?
We ain't talking about my short-lived career as a llama wrangler no more, are we?
Oh. I guess not. Sorry.
You got lots of folks telling you gotta do stuff for your own good?
Oh, an exchange box. That'll be full of biotubing.
You want to crack this one?
I might mess it up.
You broke down the last box faster than I could have.
I guess. I'm just not
mechanically inclined. I heard you the last 3 times you said it.
Sorry.
None of mine look out. But I'd rather have mechanically disinclined you working with me than most of the shipbreaker type folks I've paired up with.
Oh, thank you.
Huh. You gonna get to work?
Yes, right. Sorry. Huh. That's weird. That shouldn't be. Huh. Yeah, that's really weird.
What you got?
There's just a lot of cross-wiring in here in ways that are,
Weird.
yeah. Can I see the blueprints again? Okay. So these are going to the housing section, but so are these. System redundancies, I understand, but I think these are for door controls, which is a weird system to have backups for. Let me just check. Yeah, okay. This is doors. This is also doors. And so is this. Wait, no, actually, that's doors, but this is locks. They're not vacuum tight. I mean, the blueprint doesn't show. This doesn't make sense. Who triple wires the locking systems for interior doors? It wouldn't help with fire suppression or hull breach. They aren't airtight, just
People type.
what?
Ain't meant to keep the blackout. Meant to keep people in.
I don't understand.
I heard that Syracuse used to be bad news back in the day. Figured it was just because of them Heimdall assholes running it. Makes sense that there were more to it than that. You wire up a door like this if it's there to keep people behind it when those people don't want to be. It's wiring for slave quarters.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. Right. Let's get this pulled and call it a day.
We haven't stripped the slaves' quarters. They won't have any salvage you want?
Oh, they will. But I ain't gonna risk going in to get it. Those doors are made to close and stay closed. You saw the inside of that panel.
Yeah, but... Oh, if we trip something, we're locked in.
Yep. And ain't no way inside to break out. That's the whole point.
Right. But one of us could stay out here and the other go in. So if you got stuck, I could let you out. Or the other way around.
Could, but ain't worth it. Not to me, at least. With you helping, I'm gonna fill up the Harry Houdini without having to scour every inch of this place. So, why play with an open flame near the O2 scrubber, you know?
Got it. Then give me just, There we go. Done.
Hell yeah. Would have taken me 3 times as long, and I wouldn't have got but half the tech you pulled. Thanks.
Oh. You're welcome.
How you doing on scans?
Got everything but in there.
You wanna go in?
You said we shouldn't.
I am your boss. I don't want to go in, but if you want to, I can watch the door.
But... Oh. No. That's okay. I've got more than enough for salvage teams to work off.
Right. Then... done. Good thing, too. I'm beat. Supper?
Yes, please.
I did it for months. Every night, lights shift down, I'd climb out of bed, out of our quarters, up 3 decks, over 4 quarters, until I'm right in the middle of the shit. sit down, close my eyes, and say the rhyme over and over. Most of the time, I got scared and went home, but sometimes I'd try for so long I'd fall asleep. One time, the captain found me and carried me back home, still asleep. I got in so much trouble. I really thought it would happen, you know? If I found the right place, got the words perfect, Rook would come and take me into the walls of the ship, and they'd show me how to make people laugh and all about the secrets in their expressions, and maybe I'd even get to fly through space with them and visit all the other hearth ships and get to see the people there too and how they lived and what they did. Mom says she never would have told me the Remy Rook stories if I knew I would have taken them seriously. I always feel kind of bad because everyone gets told the stories, but no one really believes them, you know? Even little kids. I didn't really either, I guess. It just seems so wonderful to know all about people without them looking at you. What? Sorry, I didn't mean to talk so much. Why are you looking at me like that? Nadira?
That ain't how it should be.
Oh, I know other people don't tell those stories or actually believe them. Mom says I was just a really imaginative kid, you know, when I was that age.
I mean, you ain't supposed to want to be gone. To get away so bad, you try to vanish. Ain't supposed to be so scared to be you gotta be invisible to do it. And your mind's supposed to think it's funny if you do.
But everyone says...
Everyone's full of shit.
I'm sorry.
You ain't gotta be sorry, neither.
It's okay.
It ain't.
All right.
Hey, no. Hey. It's me who's gotta be sorry. I shouldn't have pushed.
It's fine. Really.
Claire. Right. Okay. Said you're fine, and you're fine. How about dessert?
Yes, please.
Catch.
What is this?
You ain't never had a comestible cake batter bag?
Uh-uh. Isn't all cake batter comestible?
You said you were raised off network, but that's real off network.
Oh, this is good.
Hell yeah, it is.
What about you?
What about me?
What's your family like? I told you about mine.
About like anyone's, I guess. Live on Isle, along with my sibling and their handful of kids. I head back that way for the holidays most years. Love 'em, but 3 days is about the most I can take. Altogether, there's 15 of us, and it gets loud.
Sounds nice.
It is. And then it's nice to be able to take off again and hear myself think.
I'd like that too, I think. To be able to just go.
So why don't you?
I couldn't do that.
Why not?
Because... well, I don't have a ship, for one.
Can buy passage. Or hire onto the crew.
I suppose... but... people wouldn't like it. If I did that.
You got some weird-ass age of maturity in this family of yours?
What?
Seems to me you're a full-grown adult who can make her own choices. So, I'm asking how old you gotta be in your family before they think you are.
Oh. No. I mean, I am an adult. I have been for years, actually. So I can do what I want. Technically.
technically?
It's different. And me,
How's that?
I'm not good at things. Doing things. I'm clumsy and forgetful and don't pay attention to details. I listen to people, but I don't think about what they're saying, so I end up accidentally offending them or saying something stupid. I just trust people and believe what they tell me and don't evaluate it. I'm nice. And that's fine. That's good with family. Who know me. And you're looking out for me, not with other people.
Sounds like they got a real clear idea about who they think you gotta be. Me, though? I'm just wondering if they bothered to take a look at how you actually are.
What?
Don't seem to me like even half of those things are true.
But, I mean, that's what people say. And they've known me forever. Since I was small.
Oh, yeah?
I guess so.
Just saying, for someone who don't pay attention, you sure made a hell of a lot of notes on what you seen on this here station. And I don't know what the hell else you'd call that brainwave earlier about how you knew I weren't gonna fuck you over if you're saying it ain't listening and evaluating something a stranger said.
Sure, but that's just doing things right.
'Kay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Like that?
Look, I ain't known you but for a couple days, so maybe I'm blowing methane out my vents. But I think a whole lot of people got a lot invested in you being one kind of person, and maybe you used to be her, I don't know. But the person I met seems like a more incapable woman who'd be welcome to join the crew on near about any ship in the system.
But I don't know how
And she might not know all the ins and outs of being out in the wild, but she's real quick to pick stuff up, and she's gonna do fine, long as she keeps on learning.
Huh.
Claire, all that you said about the knockers in the walls and Rook and wanting them to come and take you,
Yeah?
that ain't a story that people I come from tell. Not sunward nor beltward.
Oh. Damn it, I'm a complete idiot. I'm sorry.
Ain't gotta be sorry. Ain't gotta say nothing. Just be careful. Most people got nothing against nobody that ain't done 'em personal wrong. But some are like to believe every story about ghoulies out in the black, and ain't real particular about who they decide looks like a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, we got a whole day to fill tomorrow before your ship gets here, and no more scanning or salvage. How about you teach me that version of drift you were talking about? Bet you a cake batter I start winning in 3 hands.
You're on. Nadira.
What?
Do you hear?
Yeah. Your?
No. Yours?
No.
They might be friendly. I was.
Might not. Sure as hell'd rather find out before we get up close and personal with them. Come on, crossbeam up there will hold us both.
Right, what about our stuff?
In there.
Told you it was going to be a shithole.
Well, looks fine to me.
Can see from here the systems are 10 years out of date, and probably flash fried from that flare.
Got ammo and 8-vac, though.
Half the ore processing equipment's been torn out.
Well, half's still here.
Do me a favor. Next time a man dressed real fancy flirts with you, just fuck. Don't buy a station from him.
Felix said he was practically giving it to me.
Felix was a lying sack of shit who wore too much cologne.
Ugh, but his eyes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Kato! Get your ass over here with those bags!
Be careful, asshole!
Mariedottir prometection.
Shut it. If I wanted to hear Novi bullshit, I'd tune into a red line.
Tie in the post to get away.
Put him over there. Should be able to use the terminal to get systems access.
If the password Felix gave you actually works.
Shut up. I said over there.
Who dunno? I don't like the look of them.
See, told you it'd work.
Whatever. Why the fuck are you standing there? Get the rest of the stuff!
Better bet your tie.
I swear to God, that is the most useless piece of shit we've ever bought. When we get this place up and running, I'ma put him on the processing line and get myself someone who ain't as thick as Martian mud.
And I'm gonna get me one with a nice ass.
Ew.
What?
That's disgusting.
Well, I bought it. I get to decide what to do with it. You getting squeamish all of a sudden?
Course not, dick breath. But there are lines.
Okay, so you can buy someone and work them to death, but don't you dare notice how nice their pants fit.
One's business, the other's gross.
Are they talking about
Slaves. Yeah.
Took your time with that, didn't you? Where are we bunking down?
Up a level and that way.
You heard him. Get our shit up there. And clean up while you're at it. I mean clean. Not just pushing around the dirt. Got it? Got it? Good. Now fuck off.
Damn, make sure your next one can talk.
He can talk.
In English.
Whatever.
Look, exactly like he said. Got quarters all rigged up and ready for him. We just gotta move them in.
And fix the ore processing line.
Right, but once we got the labor, that's easy.
Labor and parts.
Fine, we get the parts and the labor and then we're set.
Gotta make sure they do the labor.
Well, sure, but how hard is that?
You ever tried to motivate a captive workforce?
Nah, but like I said, can't be hard. You've managed to do it.
Ain't as simple as you think.
Well, lock them in and don't feed them till they do what you want.
Oh yeah, smart. Then you got a sick, weak workforce that hates you.
They're gonna hate us anyway.
But you don't gotta make it worse.
I don't think we're gonna be able to wait for your people, Claire.
what? Why?
You wanna stick around with them on the station?
No, but
Then come on. Got room on the Houdini. Can give you a ride back to them. Or wherever you want to go.
thank you, but
Mapped this the other day. Follow this beam up and over, and down the other side, and we can drop down into Dock 6.
right, but
What are you waiting for?
we can't just leave them. They're planning on getting this place running again with slave labor.
And there ain't anything we can do about it.
There has to be.
There ain't.
Fine, then we have to do something about him.
What?
Cato, we can't leave him.
So we, what, take him with us?
Yes,
What good's that gonna do? Freeing one slave gonna be about as useful as a liter of CO2 against a reactor fire.
I know. But I can't do anything about that. And I can do something here, so I'm going to.
Oh, stupid, naive,
So
harebrained.
leave. I'm not stopping you, but I'm going to figure out a way to help.
Damn it,
I
Clarity.
said go.
Oh, I ain't gonna.
What?
Ain't leaving.
But you said you
Shut
were...
up and tell me what we're gonna do.
My name is Clarity.
Tight,
My friend and I were salvaging the station when you got here and...
Tight.
Shh. Sound carries on this deck. Okay? Like I said, I'm Clarity. My friend and I were wondering if you'd like to leave with us.
Tight be in the cell yet.
The fuck did he say?
Slow hat. Tight be in the cell yet.
Wait, I know this. I think,
Tiny work neft jan jest. Anti tiny be neneknano no jest.
Zdravствуйте. Меня зовут Clarity.
Jaj, jak mowczyk, jaj teran nebe.
Oh. Tafta. Nazvany Clarity. Be a tag Lexit?
That is perhaps the most bad accent I have heard. The airlock is down deck and right.
Sorry. I really haven't had a chance to practice. Did I get the noun case right at least? I could never quite understand how it... Right. We're getting off the station. Would you like to come with us?
Yes, I am grateful.
Great. Settled. Now, let's beat feet.
The ship is... this way?
I am grateful to leave, but the working directives cannot be left to demand the work of Semya.
Oh, not him too.
Liberty is wrong when leaving others trapped. I am grateful, but they must stop before I leave.
Oh, god damn it. Another fucking hero. Guess that means we're sticking around a bit longer too?
Yes. Oh, thank you. Delat oram yenek... No, that was too slow. Delat oram yenek worked.
Mein werke bepakkes werke.
Kato! Where the fuck is that asshole? Kato!
What, he ain't back yet?
Nah. Probably off hiding somewhere to get out of doing his damn job.
Fucking slacker.
Right? And after all we do for him.
Station communication's up now. You can call him.
And how exactly is he gonna come back, shitface? You know he don't speak nothing but Novi. Rubbed that in my face plenty.
Oh, right. Oh, he don't have to answer to hear you and get back here.
Whatever. Hey, asshole! Fucking finish what you're doing and get your ass back to the command center before I have to come down and get you. That ought to do it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we should put the sauna here.
What fucking sauna?
The one I told you we were gonna get soon as we were set up somewhere nice.
This shithole counts as real nice?
God damn it, you've always fucking moved the damn goalposts.
Who's moving goalposts?
You just don't want me to have a sauna.
I don't care about no damn sauna. I just don't think this place is nice.
Hello?
The fuck? Who the fuck is that?
It is Kato. On the com.
No shit, you're on the comm, asshole. What are you doing on the comm?
And talking English?
Yeah, since when can you talk English?
I have known.
Kept it a secret, huh, asshole? You wanted to make us look stupid, didn't you? Oh, I'ma kick your ass, dickface.
Yeah, you should have said.
Why the fuck did you come?
Yeah, why'd you call us?
Shut up, dumbass.
Fuck you.
I asked you a question, asshole.
I have found something inside the staff quarters.
Why the fuck are you down there? I told you to clean up Weasel and my bunks.
There were not matrak pads to sleep on. I went to find.
Fine. So, you got some beds or whatever. Bring them to our bunks. Why the hell should we come down to you?
There is a thing. I believe it has commercial value. A high price?
You're saying you found something expensive?
Expensive, yes.
What you got?
It is postigat mi spokojnie, because to biangra negative work practice. I do not have the correct words.
Fucking fine. Weasel, get down there and check it out, will you?
Why do I gotta do it?
'Cause I said so, dick breath.
You always make me do the hard stuff.
It is large. 3 can lift, not 2.
God damn it. If this is a waste of time, I'm kicking your knobby ass. Got it?
It will not waste time.
After they went into the barracks, we just shut the door behind them. It was exactly like Dira said, it auto-locked from the outside. All we had to do was calm the marshals and tip them off. Kato said they'd done all sorts of illegal things before, so for sure they'd get picked up.
Where is this Kato?
He stayed on Syracuse. He said that though he doesn't support the concept of owning property, he does support fucking over asshole slavers.
Clarity!
And that even if he did recognize the legitimacy of ownership, he just think the title of slaver spot was actually real. But that didn't seem like anyone else had a claim to the place, so in light of the several years of labor he'd given them, he was going to stay there and get it up and working as another anarchist cooperative.
It sounded a lot angrier in McNamara.
Oh, Clarity. 3 whole days ago?
Uh-huh. Kind of thought it would take longer to make a plan or trap them or something. But really, once you and I talked about it, it was really obvious what needed to do, and then it barely took any time at all.
Oh, but Hemiko, why didn't you come home? You were out there for days with dangerous criminals right there. You should have calmed right away so we could come and help you.
Oh, no, it was fine. With the supplies Dira and I had, and with everything on the slaver ship, it was actually really nice. We helped start doing repairs in the ore processors and played some games. Kato made chicken paprikash. That's a McNamara sort of stew. And the Dira got the bioprinter up and running and printed this fantastic thing. Dessert. What's it called, Dira?
Pecan pie?
Yeah, pecan pie. It has nuts. Tree nuts, I think. And it's really sweet. And I want to try to make it myself.
Yes, of course, Clarity. That's wonderful. I'm so proud that it went well as it did, considering how dangerous it was. Things could have been so much worse, you know?
I guess. Anyway, we waited for the Brooks and then the Dira and
I know you're excited about your little adventure, Hemiko, but you do need to calm down a little bit. No one will take you seriously if you get worked up like this.
Oh. All right. We waited for the Brooks and let them know what was going on. Nadira said I could fly with her if I wanted, so we got the course info from Tachi, and we came back to the woods, and here we are.
I am so glad you got back safely.
It really wasn't that big a deal.
But this whole thing just proves that you need more training before you go out again.
What? But it went well. I did Well,
You did great.
Be that as it may, you left without permission, got into altercations with the Ulco, and Clarity, sweetheart, you brought one of them back to the ship.
she brought me.
Semantics. I suppose this means you're taking her as a new, cousin? Sibling?
Huh?
What? Oh, no, nothing like that. She's got her own family on Io.
Ulco families really aren't the same, sweetheart. We'll just call it cousin for now, then, and you two can work out the specifics later. I've got the paperwork in my office.
Mom, I am not adopting Nadira.
Calm down, dear. Oh, all right. You do always have to do things the hard way. I'll ask the captain for a ship's patch to give her, so it's an official relationship,
You're not
at least.
listening to me.
Of course I am, dear, and I'm trying to help you. Regardless as to the status of your friend, it doesn't change the fact that this did go against my direct order. I realize that since I'm your mother, it might not feel like you're reporting to me professionally, but the fact—
I don't.
What?
I don't report to you. Mom, I love you, but you're the chief archivist. I'm a librarian.
Of course you are, dear.
I'm not in your reporting tree.
Well, technically, but you really
No.
do.
Not technically. Really.
I don't see
Mom, I know you're trying to look out for me. I know you just want to be sure I'm safe and happy and have the best chance at life. But I didn't need your permission for the scouting mission. And I don't need your permission to go on wander.
What?
I don't need your permission to wander.
What are you saying, Clarity?
I'm going. Now. With Nadira. If that's still alright.
Told you it was. Didn't I?
Oh, okay. Yes. Great. Thank you.
You can't do
Yes, I can. I am. Now.
Hell yeah.
But your things, there's paperwork, and you haven't warned anyone, said goodbye, or filed the forms. You have to do
Goodbye,
that.
Mom. I love you. I'll come.
We should go to Neptune. There's this one floating hab that they've turned into a zero-G garden. And you gotta see the sunset on Mercury. Shit, ain't for weeks. They only get one every 60 lunar days. Oh, or we could go to Eris at the fuck-off end of the system, but it's shiny new out of the terraformation. Or how about Io?
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Breathe in Space. This episode, You Can Hear the Whistle Blow, was written and directed by Ash Seguente and edited by Eric Seguente.
Chief Archivist Marie Pearlsdottir is voiced by Map.
Clarity Mariesdottir was voiced by Daisy McNamara.
Mariedottir is played by Kirsty Woven.
Assistant Archivist Peter Geraldskin is voiced by Taylor Michaels.
Nadira is voiced by Ray Lundberg.
Hobnail was voiced by Rose Williams.
Weasel is voiced by Kasha Mika.
Kato is voiced by Lou Sutcliffe.
Our theme, Blues for the Black, was composed by Michael Freitag with vocals by Jeremiah and lyrics by Scott Paladin. You can find links to learn more about our cast and crew in the show notes and all about our show at our website, breathingspace.lawofnames.com. Breathing Space is a Law of Names production.